Hello, this is Mrs. Williams. I hope you're doing well. Just remember to take notes in your composition notebook while this video is being watched. And if you need to stop the video or rewind the video so you can make sure you have detailed notes, like copying everything that I am doing, please do so. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. 100 divided by 25. Okay, one thing I want you to remember, think about a dollar bill. There are 100 pennies into a dollar bill. So next is, I'm going to look at this, 25. How many quarters are in a dollar? If you said 24, there are 4 quarters in a dollar, you are correct. Now I'm going to do this problem the long division way. So we're going to put 100 inside the house and we're going to put 25 outside the house. The first thing we're going to ask ourselves is the division problem. How many 25s go into 100? And remember, we have 4 quarters, so we know that the answer is going to be 4. Next, we are going to multiply 4 times 25. Okay, so 25 times 4. 4 times 5 is 20. Carry the 2. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Okay, so 4 times 25 is what? 100. The last part we need to do in our problem is subtract. 100 minus 100 is what? 0. Okay, let's go ahead and go on to problem number 2. 120 divided by 20. Okay, what do we put inside the house? We put the 120. What do we put outside the house? 20. Okay, so we're going to ask ourselves, can 20 go into 1? No. Can 20 go into 12? No, 12 is too small. Can 20 go into 120? Yes. Now if I covered up the zeros, okay, you're going to ask yourself, how many 2's go into 12? If you answered 6, that's correct. So how many 20's go into 120? That is 6 times. So we now just did our division. Now we're going to do our multiplication. 20 times 6. 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 2 is what? 12. So 6 times 20 is what? 120. What's the last thing that we need to do? We need to subtract. So 120 minus 120 is what? 0. Okay, let's go on to the next problem. Problem number 3. 360 divided by 90. Okay, so the first thing that we do is put 360 inside the house, 90 outside of the house. So, how many 90's can go into 3? It can't. Why? Because 3 is too small. Can 90 go into 36? No, because it's too small. Can 90 go into 360? Yes. Remember, I can cover up these zeros and I see 9 and 36. So my question is, how many 9's go into 36? If you say 4, you're right. 4 times 9 is what? 36. So we know this is going to be 4. Okay, So right now we just did our division. Next we're going to do our multiplication. 4 times 90. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 9 is 36. So the answer is 360. So 4 times 90 is 360. Do you remember our last step? If you said subtraction, you are right. 360 minus 360 is 0. So we are done. Okay. Question number 4. 144 divided by 12. Okay. How many 12s can go into 1? 0, because it's too small. How many 12s can go into 14? Well, that is a bigger number, so it has to be 1. Okay, remember we're doing multiplication at this point. 1 times 12 is 12. Then we are going to subtract. 4 minus 2 is 2. 1 minus 1 is what? 0. The next thing that we need to do is bring down that 4. Okay, how many 12s go into 24? I'm not really sure, so I'm going to just try 2. Why not? So 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. Hey, I did pretty good. That's 24. So 2 times 12, remember, is 24. And what's our last step? We're going to subtract 24 minus 24. Or 4 minus 4 is what? 0. And 2 minus 2 is what? That's 0 too. Okay, last question, last problem. 460 divided by 92. Okay. And you're probably asking, some things I'm going through my mind is, I don't know. How am I going to figure this out? Well, we can kind of estimate. Okay, so what we can do is say how many 90s, 90 divided by 400. Okay, so I know, or we can say how many 9s go into 40. And the way I did that is I just crossed out this 0 and crossed out that 0. Okay. So how many 9s go into 40? That sounds like 5 times, because 5 times 9 is what? 40. Okay, so what I can also do is, so I now have this 5. What's 92 times 5? 5 times 2 is what? 10. 5 times 9 is 45, plus 1 is 46. Okay, so hey, we got the same answer, so this has to be 5. So 5 times 92 is what? 460. And then we're going to subtract. 460 minus 460 is what? 0. Okay, thanks for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.